Loving Atma Namaste, everyone. Salutations to divinity within each and every one of you. I am Nitin, a disciple of Gurudev Mahatma Choksui. It gives me immense joy to introduce the facilitator of this long-awaited course. He's a Pranic healer with over 25 years of experience and a Pranic healing instructor working for Yoga Vidya Pranic Healing Foundation of Telangana State and Andhra Pradesh. He is sought after for his deep esoteric and occult knowledge on various spiritual topics, and also known for his out of the box specialized nurturing sessions on topics like crystals, cellular healing, instructive healing, mantras, chords, healing through Tibetan bell, and Dorje healing, and many others. I cannot wait to let you all know what he will be offering in this nurturing session. Hence, I invite Mr. Piyush Mittal to take the floor.
Loving Atma Namaste, everyone. Thank you, Nitin. I request all of you to turn on your cameras. Okay, great. I'm so happy to have all of you here. Before we start the session, let us do a group invocation. Let us invoke for divine blessings. Shall we? Okay, so please sit comfortably, spine erect, eyes closed. Connect your tongue to your palate. Take a deep breath in. Hold and exhale. Put your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer mudra. You can also keep them open if you want. Be aware of your heart. Smile. Take a deep breath. Hold and exhale. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your spiritual cord. Take a deep breath in. Hold and exhale. With your awareness focused on the spiritual cord, mentally repeat after me. To the Universal Supreme Law, Divine Father, Mother God, I humbly offer my love and gratitude-filled salutations. To my spiritual teacher, Mahatma Choksui, Chohanjing Niling, Mahaguruji Bodhisattva Niling, also known as Guru Rinpoche, and to all the great gurus and teachers, I humbly offer my love and gratitude-filled salutations. To all the assigned healing angels, assigned healing ministers, holy saints, holy masters, all the great ones, to my divine self, salutations. I humbly invoke your divine blessings, divine love and mercy, divine help, guidance, and protection. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to come up as a beautiful group. And thank you for this opportunity to know the inner secret teachings related to astrology and planetary forces. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. You all open your eyes. So, as Pranic healers, we all know and have experienced the effect of celestial bodies like the sun, the moon, the other planets, and even the earth on our energies, our energy systems. For example, when we do meditations on full moon, we write Kriya Shaktis on full moon. The effect and blessings, blessing the earth during twin births, or whenever we are doing healings through earth prana. For Arhatic yogis, when we do purification with the help of solar logos, or as crystal healers, when we try to recharge our crystals using the sun energies and the earth energies. These are little examples and indications that planetary energies do influence us on many levels. Okay, these are very good examples to validate the existence and influence of such forces That is, these energies coming from these planets and celestial bodies on different levels of existence. The study of the movements and relative positions of celestial bodies, interpreted as having an influence on human affairs and natural world, is known as astrology. This is the definition of astrology as per the Oxford Dictionary. Okay. So astrology is generally considered a pseudoscience rather than being just a science. Why? Because there is a very less existence of proofs or evidence of the effect. Up till now, there were no scientific studies that were conducted and that could validate its promises. And there was no occult studies either or researches conducted either investigating how the planetary energies actually affect the various aspects of any human being individually. So this was a missing link. But myself, along with my team, have been conducting extensive research and experiments just to find out how these planetary forces bring out a unique or personalized effect on the physical, emotional, psychological, and financial aspects of an individual person. We all are pranic healers here, and we do all have some idea about the effect of moon phases and its general effect, which is common to all masses. For example, festivals in many cultures and special events for pranic healers and erotic yogis are conducted or celebrated on a particular moon phase period. Let's take a recent example, the Vaisak festival. It is conducted on full moon of a very auspicious month of Vaisak. But we have no idea on how these energies, like not just the moon, but other planets also, actually influence a particular individual on his or her various aspects. Okay, tell me, how many of you have noticed that on certain days or on certain periods of time when there is some upsurge or downsurge in planetary energies, let's say, for example, new moon or full moon, we feel that certain aspects of our life are affected in a positive way, while other aspects register a negative effect. And at the same time, others may feel a different effect on same days. Have you all felt something like this? Tell me. If yes, just raise your hands. Okay. So this is just an example in relation to moon phases. Okay. But other planets and celestial bodies, they also affect us separately on an individual basis in the same way. Some of us have deep interest in these studies and these occult sciences, that is astrology. And we often love consulting an astrologer who studies our birth charts, which is also known as a horoscope. And they predict and explain the influences of these planetary movements on a personal level. Sometimes these astrologers also suggest some remedies like wearing a certain gemstone or an amulet or chanting a particular mantra to transmute or change the negative influences of planets on us. Okay, so as a pranic healer, I have always questioned these remedies and analysis, as there was absolutely no evidence on how the planets are actually affecting a particular individual and how these remedies are working. Often I used to laugh and say, to myself and others, that do you think that a non-living thing like a planet with no traces of life on it, it has enough time and capabilities to chase 7 billion people on Earth on an individual basis? And do you really think that these tiny gemstones or amulets or rituals are enough to control or block or amplify certain energies of these humongous giant planets? This was a big question in my mind, believe me. So I started studying Indian astrology because whenever I used to ask these questions to any astrologer or any learned person, there was absolutely no answer from them. So I started studying Indian astrology to find answers to my questions. And for many years, I studied astrology, I'll tell you. I learned a lot of things on planets, their effects, but I failed each time to find out the answer to my initial query, that is, how does a planet chooses and affects in a unique way any individual particularly? So I started my own research. Okay. And on this topic, with the grace of God and Gurudev, I was able to find out this missing link. I conducted a lot of experiments as a pranic healer using pranic healing techniques to scan, to heal the effect of the planetary energies and planetary forces in a human being on a personal level, on an individual level. Okay. And I was successful in finding out some great insights. And I could not stop myself from sharing these beautiful findings with my fellow pranic healers. And that is why we are offering this primary knowledge to scan and heal these aspects using pH techniques. So the class that we will be conducting, the nurturing session that we will be conducting, will be the first level of the astrology series that we are offering. And after attending this nurturing session, a pranic healer will be able to easily scan and determine which planet or planets are affecting an individual in a positive or a negative way. Someone who has attended this session will also be able to apply simple pH techniques to correct these adversities created by the planets for a person on an individual level. He can do it for ourselves, like oneself, and for others as well. Okay. And those people will be able to boost and make their healings more effective when they will apply these planetary healing techniques along with the normal pH protocols for physical healing, psycho healing, relationship healing, financial healing, and healing for spiritual advancement. You all will also be able to help anyone, including yourself, to save yourself or give yourself a boost in any aspect of life using these techniques. So we will be sharing you inputs and insights about the gross functioning of these planets and how they affect each area of our life, including the physical health, the emotional health, the financial health, the relationship health aspect, and a lot of aspects. Okay. So no need of studying horoscopes or birth charts at all. After you have done this session, we can just scan and use the techniques to help ourselves. One more aspect I would like to tell you is that this is a level 1 of the Astro series. And in level 1 of this nurturing sessions, predictions for future life cannot be determined. But in higher levels, this can be made possible. And my team is working on it to bring higher levels of this class to you. But first of all, we have to conduct and practice level 1 for some time. We will be revealing some never ever revealed before and some really astonishing findings about some spiritual structures and existences in our aura, which even clairvoyants of very high caliber couldn't locate and explain. That said, the techniques will be a fun and effective tool to engage with. So I invite all psychotherapy graduates who want to dip their toes into learning about planets and the ways to help oneself to this nurturing session named Healing Through Planetary Forces using Pranic Healing. This session is scheduled for June 2nd, 2024, and it will be conducted on Zoom app. The timings will be 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. The energy exchange for this class will be 12,000 Indian rupees for people in India, and for people attending from other countries, it will be $300. So I now throw up this session for questions and queries from your side. You all are free to ask any doubt, any question. You can unmute yourself one by one and ask me. Okay, I have a question. What if scanning isn't perfect? Simple. If your scanning isn't perfect, we will give you the techniques with which you can just clean the negativity and energize with good prana or the relative prana to help you out. Just the way you were doing in basic pH and advanced pH. Even if you cannot scan, you can still heal. But if you can scan, it will be much more helpful for you. Okay. And yes, anyone who wants to ask any question, you want to discuss anything, you are free to unmute yourself. Yes, Shaurya bhai. Atma Namaste.
Piyush, Atma Namaste. I have a question. See, what I believed, and I am not done a study on is, we have in astrology, they talk about the 9 planets, but I believe the solar system, there is energies beyond the solar system. Now, if something which is affecting us and have some correlation, which is say 10 lakh kilometer, I assume that something which is 10 crore kilometers away will also have some correlation. So, are you also looking into something which is beyond those planets? The energy is being brought out by them, or is that the predominant energies are being handled by these 9 planets only?
See, what you said, Shaurya, is 100% correct. It's not just the 9 planets. There are many other things existing in the universe which affects us. We are just one small atom in the whole universe. Okay,
Yes.
so these things definitely affect us. For example, the time cycles, the 4 yogas. Okay, definitely. They
Right.
have the major influence on us, right? Depending upon these time cycles, the astrological chart, even if I'm having the same chart, for a person in different time cycles, the effect is different. So definitely these affect us, but these can be dealt after we are done with the normal basic primary understanding and dealing of such things.
Okay.
When we become well versed with this, we go on a higher level. That is why I said we have to build multiple levels on it, and we are
Multiple levels.
continuously working on it, right? So it is like taking one step at a time. It is like this.
Sure. Thank you.
Most welcome. Yes, Carlito, Atma Namaste. How are you? Great. You can unmute yourself, my dear.
Fine. Very fine. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again.
Same here, my dear friend. Tell me, what's your query?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you raised hand, so I thought you wanted to ask something.
No, it's the head of master show.
Oh, great. See, Master is behind you. Amazing. What a beautiful coincidence. See, Master is there. Yes, Praveenji.
Atma Namaste, sir.
Atma Namaste.
I was really looking for this course looking forward for this course since long time. My query was up till now, most of the time when some clients came for healings, like financial healing, or they are not getting job or not getting married. In such cases, we used to do Kriya Shakti or manifestation techniques for them. But in most of the cases which worked, I observed as a astrologer, I observed that they were not having much afflictions. So they were able, our Kriya Shaktis were able to manifest much faster.
Yes.
But in certain cases, I observed that no matter what I do, how many healings or blue triangles or blessings I did for them, Kriya Shaktis didn't materialize, and I found that they were running through some bad phase or a bad dasha or a bad bhukti, or
Yes.
some afflictions were there in their horoscopes.
Yes.
So, will the course be able to address these issues?
Exactly. This course is all about this missing link, that how to exactly address. See, you know astrology, I know astrology, but 99.99% people, they don't know astrology. It's a really tough subject, right? But as a pranic healer, I will give you very easy techniques in that you don't need to, read the birth charts or horoscopes. Simply scan which planetary energies is giving you a negative effect. Heal it, and you will see a positive result. So this class is basically addressing this issue only. Okay. So it is like that.
So there will be a correlation between what we scan and get result, which planets are affected, and the horoscope. Is it so?
Yes. If you know astrology, you can connect with that. But in this class, I will not give you the basic understanding of the birth charts, but I will give you the understanding of planets, their effect on the physical self, and on how like they affect us on a mental level, emotional level, or higher spiritual levels. Also relationship healings, right? So you can pick up the points. Okay, this is the problem. These planets can be affected. You can scan and verify, do the healings. But I will not be teaching you astrology in level 1. For that, level 2 is designed. In that, we will be dealing issues with, like, you can relate these scannings with astrological charts. But if you know astrology previously, like you have studied that, you can simply read the charts, find out the afflictions, and verify them with the scannings also. For example, a planet in the horoscope is giving you a negative vibe. It is there with some afflictions. Okay, you can scan and verify whether this planet is actually giving the negative energies to the person or not. You can scan and verify. Sometimes astrological charts are also not correct. You know this very well. The one small mistake and everything can change.
Yes.
You can verify that also. Okay. So if you have knowledge of astrology, you can relate your scannings and healings with the charts. Okay. So it is like this. Yes.
Thank
So
you.
we
Thank
have
you, sir.
Deepti ji. Most welcome, Praveen ji. We have Deepti ji. She's a pranic healing instructor, a very dear friend of ours, and we have been doing a lot of work with her also. So I think she wants to say something, give you a nice testimonial of what she experienced. Because for the past 1 year, we were working with her. This class was in the stage of development, and I was doing experiments with her also. And the findings which were corrected, I gave her, okay, let's do this and let's find out what is happening. So I think she is quite eager to share her feedback with us. Hello, Deepti ji, Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste, Piyush. Atma Namaste, everyone. So anyway, Piyush gave my introduction already. So I'm into pranic healing from last 12 years, and I'm a pranic healing instructor as well. So I was going through some problem in my life from couple of years actually, and I was applying all the things whatever I know. And so I approached Piyush sir, to do my healings, and he scanned and find out the planetary reasons behind my problem. And he gave me few simple solutions, very simple solutions. 3, 4 solutions he has given me. And to my surprise, like he didn't even ask my horoscope. He didn't even ask my, birth date or time, nothing he asked, right? And he just find out what are the planetary reasons behind my problem and gave me a very simple solutions for it. I started applying those solutions. And just after that, I could sense that, everything was, started falling in place. Healings were, more supportive. Everything was started falling in place and things were improving. And, within 6 months, my problem was completely resolved. Completely resolved. And thanks to Piyush sir for that. But yeah, it was amazing, the way like he gave simple solutions. And I'm project manager in a software industry. My schedule is quite busy, hectic. But with all that thing, I was easily able to apply all the remedies, whatever he has given me, and it has really helped a lot. So I could sense that after applying those remedies, I could able to heal my problem. And within 6 months, I was, completely, that problem was resolved.
Great. Thank you, Deepti ji, for coming up and sharing your actual experience with us. And
Thank you.
yes, anyone here would like to share something or ask a query, you can clear your doubts. And I would request Nitin to post the link for registration for this class. Nitin, can you please post the QR?
Yes, sir, already posted.
Okay, Nitin, may I request you to post the QR codes on the main screen, share them so that people can scan it. Save that QR code. I would request everyone to save the QR code. Just take a picture of that QR code, scan it later, and register for the class. Nitin, I would like you to post the QR codes for the Divine Healers WhatsApp group as well. Yeah, this is. So I request all of you to click a picture of this. So these are 2 QR codes. The first code is for joining our WhatsApp group in which all the information is posted. And the second one is the registration link for the course. Okay. Please take a screenshot or click a picture of it so that you can easily get in touch with us. Thank you, Nitin. Okay, so I have a question. What is the minimum qualification to complete this course? It's psychotherapy. Another questions, is it true that different planets are connected to each chakra? I read a chapter in book over the weekend about this. Yes, planets do affect your chakras. Planets do affect your organs on many levels. Planets do affect some instances in your life. They have an effect on your luck, you can say, your eligibility criteria for a lot of things. It completely affects your life in almost all the aspects. Okay. I would say one line, any energies interacting in your system, they cannot go beyond the planets. They will lie in purview of the planets only. Okay. They all come together to create a pattern for your life, your health, your emotional being, your mental state, your intelligence, even whatever incidences will fall into your life. On a very high level, you will feel that. Okay. So this is something which is going to affect every aspect of your life. I have another question. Remedy बताई जाएगी जिस ग्रह का problem है. Remedies will be pranic healing based, cleansing and energizing. Okay, I'm not going to make you an astrologer. In level 2, I'll tell you about the gemstones, about some other things. But level 1 is simply applying pH techniques to help you out. Okay. Now, another question. Do you mean we can change our dharma with this healing? What is dharma? Dr. Farah Lilwani, can you please reframe your question?
Atma Namaste. So I'll ask it out loud. It's very interesting that this has come up because I've been wanting to study the astrology. I haven't studied it. I've studied something called astronumerology, which is different. But my question is regarding, you said that the planets affect our lives, they affect our bodies, they affect our issues. That means if we do the healing, we are changing our karma, we are changing our soul blueprints plan, or what is supposed to happen will change, like how we did in Pranic Healing, right? When we practice the Pranic Healing and the Hatha Yoga, how it changes our lives. Sorry, that's my reminder. Is that what you mean? The things will change so that we, create something new. That's my question. Thank you.
First of all, so the word was karma and it was typed as dharma, so I was confused. So nobody can change your karma. You have to reap the fruits of your karma. But the effect, if it is like too much negative and it's influencing you so much that you cannot take it simply, you can help yourself, relieve yourself. For example, you got a cut or a burn and it's paining too much, it's infection. What you can do is you can apply a bandage, you can apply medicines and it will be healed. Okay, you can see a doctor who can help you relieve the pain, but without treatment, it will be worse. So these techniques, any techniques, will not help you work out your karma. You have to work out your karma. But the techniques will help you ease off the pain and sufferings that you are undergoing. Or in tough times, if you have some contributing energies, you can boost them so that you will have a thrust in your life. You can do better. You can use more opportunities. Plus, by helping others in this, you will be generating good karmas and eligibility to be, more spiritually advanced or happy or prosperous or healthy or anything. Okay, so it is like this. Yes. Someone else?
I have a question. This is Malini.
Hello, Malini ji.
Yeah, Piyush, I just wanted to know, are you going to repeat this particular talk again? I just wanted my friends also to be introduced so that we could, collectively join your course or whatever.
Okay, so Malini ji, we will be giving you the recordings of this session and this can be shared with anyone and they can get in touch with the facilitators as well. Okay, so we'll give you the link tomorrow. We'll post this in the WhatsApp groups. You can feel free to share this link with everyone.
And this is a one-day program you're talking about?
Yeah, this is a one-day program. It's a 7-hour class. So we start by 12 p.m. and it will end by 7 p.m. It's a 7-hour long class. One day, it's a Sunday, June 2nd is the date.
Okay. So
conducted.
other question that I have is, I have no interest, or I have no, clue about the planetary piece of it. But yes, I've been into pranic healing, and I've done my erratic as well. So my query is how far I would be able to relate to what you would be sharing on the 2nd of May if I were to register.
So in a nutshell, I would say I would be telling you about 9 more chakras in your body. So that will not be chakras, but in a language which you will understand and relate to, I'm telling you, it is just like introducing 9 more chakras in your body, which will affect all other chakras of your body, your organs, in all the aspects, not just the physical, but other aspects also. So you can do more in-depth healings for them. It is just like that.
Okay, and these healings would really be, we should be able to apply for an infant to an aged person?
Yes.
So there's no bar criteria, age bar
No
criteria.
bar criteria.
Children
No
below
bar.
7, children below 10, we cannot
Newborn
apply
children
this.
apply this.
Okay. And this would also help in field of education and teenagers and upbringing and all those areas.
All the aspects of your life, you can switch on to this. I told you all the aspects of your life, they are channeled through these 9 prisms only.
Okay.
So any issue cannot be left untouched with this. It is like this.
Yeah. Okay, so would there also be some hand holding? Because as I said, it's not much of an interest area for me.
We'll give you a PDF for the hand notes. Like you can easily study them and practice later.
And we should also be able to take clients in future?
Yes, of course.
Sure. Okay. Thanks. My questions are answered. Thank you.
पीयूष जी, मुझे पूछना है कि एस्ट्रोलॉजी के साथ अपन कैसे मैरी कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज एस्ट्रोलॉजी बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सब्जेक्ट है ऑलरेडी. कैन से दैट इट इज अ प्रोबेबिलिटी, इट इज नॉट द 100% श्योर, इट इज, वी कैन से इट्स अ प्रोबेबिलिटी. ठीक है, अभी हर एक प्लैनेट्स का तो 18 इयर्स का 18, 19 इयर्स, 20 इयर्स दशा महादशा है. तो प्लैनेट्स का अपन बोल रहे हीलिंग कर रहे हैं, तो कैसे करेंगे? मींस 1-2 हीलिंग में हो जाएगा? बिकॉज 19 इयर्स, 20 इयर्स, और उसमें भी काफी सारा पीरियड्स अलग अलग रखाते हैं, मींस कॉम्बिनेशंस रहते हैं, दशा है, अंतरदशा, वीरदशा है. तो हाउ, कैसे करेंगे? मींस
नो नीड ऑफ गोइंग इनटू दैट कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंग. अंतरदशा, महादशा, विंशोत्तरी दशा, अष्टोत्तरी दशा, अंतरदशा, उतना कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं है. Just like in pH, what do? You clean your organs, you clean your chakras, and you energize them. That's it. Right? In the same way, I'll tell you techniques. Clean and energize. But what to clean, how to clean, what to energize, how to energize will be revealed in the class. Okay.
But
it's
how it is multiple, if multiple planets are working at that time, like Yuti is all,
Yuti multiple chakras are working in synchronization with each other, same way with that.
Okay.
Very simple to apply. Okay. No need of going into any complex thing.
Okay.
It will be a very easy and handy tool for all pranic healers. That's why I told you I am not teaching astrology at all. I am teaching healing through planetary forces. Pay attention to the name of the class even. Okay. So I will not teach you very complex subjects. I will tell you how these energies affect. Okay, what is the proof of that? You will be able to scan also some extremely new findings and how to address these issues. That's it. It's a very simple technique. All of you can apply it. Easy. Okay. Just like a normal pH protocol. It is like this. Okay. Yes. Dhanendra Atarde ji.
हाँ सर, मैंने पूछ लिया अभी.
हाँ जी, तो आपका हाथ अभी भी रेज जैसे मैंने किया. Yeah, Praveen ji, you want to ask again something? Your hands are still raised.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask about the time frame in which the healings are expected to happen. Like, for example, if there is a person who is unemployed and he is supposed to remain unemployed for another 1 year or so, as per his horoscope or something like that, then how our healing, how much they can affect or how much they can reduce this
beautiful question
period?
Beautiful question. See, that totally depends upon the level of affliction that person is having. For example, a planet is highly negative for that person and you are in the main that dasha period of that planet, for example 19 years. Okay, you already passed a few years of that. Okay, and your life is hell. Health is hell, mental health is hell, everything is like going south. So in that case, you can apply this and there can be, you know, an upsurge in the energy, then that person will have some relief. But if there is such a long affliction, if you have studied the charts, if there is like a humongous afflictions, you have to continue it for quite some time. Okay. You cannot stop a planet from affecting you continuously, but you can heal the effect that is coming up. For example, there is a very hot temperature outside, right? What you can do is you can turn on the air conditioner and you will be relieved. But you say, I'll turn on the air conditioner for half an hour and I want this nice temperature as per suitable for my body for the whole night or for the whole month, not possible, right? You have to run it for quite some time. So that is the answer for your question. For minor issues, 2-3 healings, generally it is done. Okay, it is like this. Even in astrology, if there is a certain sort of affliction, what do? We say, okay, you have to wear this gemstone for a certain period of time. Okay, depending upon that. In same way, in pH, we will scan and see once healing is done, how much it is sustaining. For some people, 1 or 2 healings are more than enough. For some cases, you need multiple sessions. Okay, for some people, it may take a regular healing. So you can invite that fellow into the pH category and tell what to do to help himself, right? Or level 2 class, I will teach you how to program amulets or gemstones or teach certain mantras or apply some other techniques which can be done easily by people on their own also. Okay, again, there will be no birth charts then. Only scanning and healing based. Okay, so we are starting from the very primary level of things, just like basic pranic healing. Okay. Slowly, I'll take you to higher levels.
So
right?
apart from healings that we are providing, is the client also supposed to do something in this level 1?
No, level 1, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Only he will come in touch with you. You will do the healings for him. Or while doing healing sessions, you will add one more thing to it. For example, somebody came up to you for healings. So you will do the normal pH protocols. Plus, you will spend 10-15 minutes for this one also. Not more than that. So what will happen is these planetary healings will affect the normal pH protocols that you are doing. That will be more effective. And vice versa. Right? Okay. So it will be your job to help the clients that are coming up, or your family members, or yourself. It is like this.
The reason for asking this question was I was trying to heal one of my relative who is having job issue. Okay. So when I tried to scan him, on the etheric level, the chakra is smaller, basic chakra is smaller and depleted and also underactivated. When I scan it on the astral level, mental level, I try to scan on the causal level. I found that there was a huge congestion on the causal level. I thought, I may be wrong, but I thought that the energy from there, it's not coming down, it is blocked. So, but I don't know how to remove this blockage.
Okay.
So, and if I remove, how long it will remain unblocked? Will it get blocked again if a planet is continuously affecting him? So these were the doubts.
Okay, so for these kind of things, this is what happens when there is a planetary affliction. On a certain level, there will be a huge energy or a block, which is actually created by the planet. That is why we are facing these type of issues in general, not for everyone in general. So when you do planetary healings, these are solved automatically. These are solved automatically. Various aspects at the same time. This balancing happens. Actually, the planets, you can say, they are the seeds for balancing various levels of our bodies. And when there is an affliction, they create disturbances in these patterns. Energies cannot travel from one level to another. Energies cannot sustain. Okay. There are unexplained blockages and these affect our life. Okay. So to solve this issue, I will give you simple remedies. Okay. And with level 2, I can give you some remedies which even non-pranic healers can apply. For example, chanting a particular mantra, wearing an amulet, wearing a gemstone, or particular kind of breathing, I could say, right? Or particular kind of donations, right? A lot of things we can,
Okay. Thank you.
These are just an example of things. Sometimes I ask people to apply something. For example, I'll say, okay, put a saffron tilak on the forehead. Okay. This is just one example. Sometimes I would say, okay, you should eat almond every day, one almond, right? So these are like kind of things. Okay, this can be dealt in level 2. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome. Okay, so I think we have answered the questions. We have posted the links for registration of the class. I think we still have some questions from Malini ji.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just wanted to know what is the energy exchange for level 2?
Okay, level 2 we are not offering now. I'm just sharing.
Yeah, just for my knowledge purpose, just for my knowledge.
I am not giving any information about such things until and unless we plan a class for that. We are continuously working to design. It takes years and years of research to create something. So right now we are working on level 2. We have been working on level 1 for I think more than 2 years. Okay. So once it is done, we will tell you. We cannot tell you right now.
Okay.
Before product launching, how can we tell you the price? Sorry, it's not possible.
No, I wasn't aware that you haven't launched it. I was thinking because you have repeatedly mentioned about level 2 in your discussion today. So I just was curious to know that what would be the energy.
It will not be less than level 1. Definitely, it would be either the same fees or slightly higher.
Okay.
Just a rough idea. Yes, Huda. Hello. Atma Namaste.
Namaste, Piyush. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. We have been waiting for this course for a long time. Piyush, I have a simple question. Usually, when we were doing healing in basic class, level 1 pranic healing, it's like we used to do psychotherapy without us knowing that we are doing this, like cleansing the solar plexus and so on. Are we also doing this planetary related healing without being aware?
Good question. Up to a certain extent, yes. Certain extent.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
Alaknanda ji. Alaknanda Durke ji.
Hello, Atma Namaste.
Atma Namaste.
ठीक है, मेरा चेहरा दिख रहा पता नहीं। मैं ये पूछना चाह रही थी कि जो हमने पहले रत्न या बाकी सारी चीजें ले लिए है, अब उसका यूज नहीं रहा है, तो उन रत्नों का क्या करना चाहिए?
वो इस क्लास में के स्कोप से बाहर है. This question is not in the scope of this class. Okay. So if you have, but still I would say you have invested in some gemstones, you can keep them with you. They are precious things. You can keep them as an investment or an asset. If you don't need them, you can keep them out. That's it.
जैसे शनि का नील मणि वगैरह रहता है, तो वो हमेशा पहन नहीं सकते, उसका एनर्जी भी चला गया है उसका.
So you can sell them off if you don't need them. Or if you want to remain invested, you can just keep them. Gemstones are something which is like precious. Okay. They cost a lot of money. You can just keep them, no problem, if you want to keep them. If you want to sell them off, again, it's your choice. But this question has got nothing to do with this class, actually.
Sir, I think she wants to ask, will we be continue to will be using these gemstones in the future after level 1 class or not?
Once you have launched level 2 and you have attended the class, then you may use them if needed. Not for level.
The effect of level 1 class may make the gemstones redundant. That may be her question.
No. It is not like this. Gemstones, it is not like this. They affect a planet in a particular way continuously. Okay. So it is not like this. It is not like this.
Thank you.
Mr. Welcome. So before we leave the session, I would like to tell you the mode of delivery of the session, that is the languages in which the session will be conducted, will be English, and there will be Arabic translations also. Okay, so for people who want to have Arabic translations can also register, and we'll be having a beautiful arrangement for them as well. Okay, there's a question from Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Could you please clarify planetary forces could be also used as new source of subtle energy for healing? Actually, yes. Yes. So on full moon, what do you do, Andrew? You draw in the energies of full moon, of the lunar energies, and you fill your body with that. Yes or no? Why do you meditate on full moon? Tell me. Planets, definitely, they are a nice source for energy. Lord Surya, nice source for recharging your water bottles, for recharging yourself. Mother Earth, again, a nice source for energies. In fact, main source for energies. Okay, so planets are a beautiful source for channeling these subtle energies for healings. Yes, the question is like this. Yeah. Hari Bhav and Japta. Yes, Hari Bhav ji, बताइए.
पीयूष जी, आत्मा नमस्ते.
आत्मा नमस्ते.
मेरा ये पूछना है कि जो हॉरोस्कोप रहता है उसमें दोष रहता है, एक कंसेप्ट रहता है, तो इसमें कैसा वो कवर हो जाएगा, या इसके लिए आप क्या करेंगे?
सब कवर हो जाएगा. कोई भी क्वेश्चन कवर हो जाएगा. Any problem in the horoscope can be covered. Right?
Thank you.
Any problems in the horoscope can be addressed. You can relieve yourself from the sufferings that you are having. Okay? It is like this.
Okay,
just for example, in basic class what we were taught, in advanced class what we were taught. Any ailment that we are having, it is affecting the chakral balance, right? What do we do as pranic healers? We clean them, energize them, balance them. What is the result? We register relief from them. In the same way, any affliction in the horoscopes, you tune in, you balance all the planetary energies, and yes, you are good to go. You can have a stable and an easy life. That's it. Okay. It is as simple as that, my dear. Okay. Again, a question. Yes. Will you be taking about the deities related to each planet? Not really. Deities, I will be focusing on planets. Okay. I'll be focusing on the planets and the various aspects of your life that they affect, the organs that they affect, and things like this. Deities, mantras, gemstones, this will make the subject more complex, and that is reserved for level 2 actually. Okay. Okay, great. So do we have any other questions, or we can do a Thanksgiving prayer to close the introductory session? I think there is no more questions. So let us do a Thanksgiving prayer. Shall we? Please sit comfortably, spine erect, eyes closed. Connect your tongue to your palate. Beautiful smile on your face. Put your hands together. Take a deep breath in. Hold and exhale. Be aware of your crown and mentally repeat after me. To the Universal Supreme Lord, Divine Father, Mother God, my spiritual teacher, Maha Atma Chokoksui, Chohanjin Miling, Maha Guruji Bodhisattva Miling. To all the holy gurus, holy masters, divine guides and divine helpers, all the angels, all the great, great ones. Thank you for your divine blessings. Thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for all the grace and blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing us together and introducing this subject to us. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. Atma Namaste. The session is over. Thank you all for joining in. See you all on June 2nd in the Astro class. Bye-bye.